James is a mixed traffic engine. That means that he can pull both coaches and trucks. He's proud of his smart red paint, and so is his driver. Everyone says you brighten up their day, James. One day, James was whistling loudly to the other engines. Look at me. I'm the smartest, most useful engine on the line. Rubbish, said Thomas. We're all useful. Sir Topham Hatt says so, and he's head of the whole railway. Do you know what, James? Said Percy. What? Replied James. You're getting all puffed up for nothing. James fumed away. Later on, he was still boasting. I'm the pride of the line. I saw you pulling trucks, said Gordon. You're only a goods engine. I pull coaches, too. Not as much as I do. But Sir Topham Hatt says that he has plans for me. James was only making this up, but Gordon actually believed him. What plans? Wait and see. Oh dear, now what will I do? Meanwhile, Thomas was shunting some shiny new coaches. Hello, James. Are those coaches for me? Asked James importantly. No, these are for Gordon's Express. I'm going to get your trucks next. But James wanted to play a trick on the other engines. Actually, Thomas, I'm going to take the coaches. Sir Topham Hatt told me to tell you. What about the trucks? Asked Thomas. Give them to Gordon. Come on, Thomas, said his driver. Orders are orders. So when James's driver returned, James was coupled up to the coaches and he set off. And Thomas returned with the trucks. Then a few minutes later, Gordon arrived. Where's the express? Thomas told him about James, and so here are your trucks. Gordon was very cross, and so was his driver. Wait till Sir Topham Hatt hears about this. Meanwhile, James was enjoying himself enormously. What a clever plan! What a clever plan! But then when he stopped at the station, he saw Sir Topham Hatt waiting on the platform. Some jokes are funny, but not this one, James. You have caused confusion. Yes, sir. I'm very sorry, sir. You will now stay in your shed until you are wanted again. The other engines teased James. I wonder who will be pulling the express today, said Gordon. I expect it to be you, said Henry. James is stuck in the shed for being silly. James was very upset. Next day, he went back to work again. Hello, whistled Thomas. Good to see you out and about again. I'm sorry that I tricked you, said James. Are these my trucks? Yes, replied Thomas kindly. They're very pleased to have you back again. James set off to the harbor with his train of trucks. He bustled about, pushing and pulling them into their proper places. Time to go home now, James, said his driver. No trucks or passengers, just we two. But his driver was wrong. Excuse me, said a man. I have a meeting with Sir Topham Hatt and I mustn't be late. Can I ride back with you? Of course, replied James's driver. Then he whispered to James, this man is a railway inspector. James was very impressed. He puffed smoothly and quickly along the line all the way to the big station. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting on the platform, and the railway inspector greeted him warmly. This clever engine gave me a splendid ride. You must be very proud of him. Yes, indeed. Once again, you are a really useful engine, James.